Hello everyone and welcome to the UNL Love Library Solar Energy Initiative webinar. This webinar is primarily addressed to the Nebraska State Energy Office by NE Green Initiatives. I'll be your presenter today. My name is Matt Keller. I am the Director of Development here at NE Green Initiatives. My contact information is right there. I have 5 years experience in energy system conversion planning, and I am a member of the Nebraska Alliance for Renewable Energy and the Environment. Our objective today is to install solar panels on the roof of Love Library to make it self-sustaining as well as reduce the environmental impact of the university as a whole. Your part as the Nebraska State Energy Office would be to support the project with at least $20,000 from the Advanced Renewable Energy Projects Fund. For any of those who are watching this who are not part of that office or are not familiar with this fund, this is essentially a grant that Nebraska receives every year from the federal government to begin working on converting towards renewable energy sources. The benefits for everyone would be a healthier environment for future generations. This would hopefully be an initial push to a conversion to renewable energy at UNL, as well as this will increase the interest in renewable energy projects. If there aren't people applying for this grant, the federal government will most likely stop providing it to our state. So it's very important that people see this and that it is competitive so that we are getting the best projects for the money that we are receiving. A few concerns that you may have is, won't this be expensive? Initially, installing solar panels and getting the building ready does have an upfront cost, but the savings for the building would be 50 to 90% on energy costs. That's an average based on many contractors, many studies, many different types of buildings, but on average you can expect a 50 to 90% savings on your energy bill every single year for that building. A big concern for students as well as faculty is that there's already a ton of construction going on around campus. And yes, this is true, but the installation of these solar panels only takes about 2 to 6 weeks, so this could very easily be done during the summer when the impact on students and faculty would be greatly reduced. And a huge concern is, what if the university doesn't approve of this? We have already been in discussions with the university. They seem very supportive and would like to move forward with this, but right now the only thing that is holding them back is in fact the budget, which is a big reason to why we are applying for this grant. So here's a roadmap of what we'll discuss today. Our main problem is that there is minimal renewable energy being used at UNL. And as non-renewable energy sources diminish around the world, the price of energy will increase as a whole, as well as the price of renewable energy sources. As more people need to move to those, the demand goes up, and so the price will go up. So it's important that we get this done as early as possible. So for our solution, and we'll also go over the budget within the solution, is to begin a transition to renewable resources now by installing solar panels on Love Library. We would also like to obtain the support of Nebraska Alliance for Renewable Energy and the Environment, which should not be a difficult process, being as I am a member, and this project very much aligns with their goals and objectives. So our idea is to install the panels between May and July, typically 2 to 6 weeks for installation, to minimize the construction impact on the university as a whole, especially the students, and to have the panels fully installed by the start of the fall semester. Here's our budget. We will need 300 solar panels at $200 a panel, so that's $60,000. We will also need a mounting kit for each solar panel, which are $40 a piece, which is $12,000. And the installation price, depending on how negotiations go, may differ slightly, but roughly an estimate is the installation will cost the same as the solar panels. But once again, this could fluctuate a little bit depending on how negotiations with contractors go. So this would be a total of $132,000. While your support would not fully fund this project, obviously, um, it would help the university in moving forward with this. Your money would specifically go towards purchasing the solar panels, and then the university would fund the rest. So, benefits, this obviously will reduce energy costs. UNL will be known as a leader in renewable energy, and this will improve UNL's sustainability rating, which is given by multiple federal offices that keep track of energy uses and specifically renewable energy resources. So, thank you for listening. If you have any questions or concerns, my contact information is at the bottom there. Feel free to email me, call me, text me, however you see fit, and I will be glad to answer those questions for you. Once again, thank you, and I hope you all have a great day.